What is good, Nation? Welcome back to my channel. So we got another video today. Actually, I didn't even post any videos today because I've been so busy doing other things, but we're reacting to a Shane conspiracy theory. Now, if you don't know who Shane is, he does a lot of conspiracy theories. He does movie skits, or you could just say skits. Like, he did one the lottery ticket. Amazing. You guys got to check that out. And so this one is actually called Celebrity Conspiracy Theories and Mandela Effect Update. And this is my first ever time reacting to a Shane conspiracy video. Now, the reason I haven't reacted to any before is because I actually watched them on other people's channel. But I'm excited to actually watch them and do them on my channel right now. So if you haven't, hit that like button as hard as you can. And let's get to 5,200 subscribers. We already hit 5,100 subscribers. You guys are amazing. So without further ado, let's get into it. All the conspiracy theories in this video are just theories. I'm not stating that any of them are fact.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Ooh,
yes, today we're going to be
creepy
talking
ass
about
music.
more conspiracy theories. So today we have a few different celebrity conspiracy theories, all of which are fucking terrifying. But this first one is definitely the scariest. And that's the theory of the 27 Club. So basically, the 27 Club is referencing the fact that a bunch of really famous musicians died at the age of 27. I mean, if you go on Wikipedia, the list of people that died at the age of 27 is so long. And they all died in different ways, but most of them were drug related. I mean, you have Jimi Hendrix died at 27. Janis Joplin died at 27. Kurt Cobain killed himself at 27. And of course, Kanye West died at 27. Now, there's a lot of musicians on the list, but there's also some actors too. I mean, if you guys remember, just this year, the actor Anton Yelchin died in the most insane way.
Didn't he get crushed by something?
He literally was crushed to death in his driveway by his own car.
Yeah.
I guess it slid down the hill because it wasn't in park or something, and then it just crushed him up against a gate. I mean, that seems completely fucking weird, right? Now, before I get to the theory of why all these people died at the same age, I want to talk about part 2 of the theory. Now, a few of the most famous people from that list had one thing in common. Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Kurt Cobain all had white lighters in their pockets when they died.
What?
Yeah, all of their autopsy reports show that they all had a white lighter in their pocket. And because of that, now white lighters are supposedly unlucky, and musicians never ever buy them. And honestly, people in general should probably buy them.
That's weird,
okay,
bruh.
so let's talk about why these people died at that age. Now, of course, there's theories that maybe the Illuminati did it, theories that the Illuminati took these people, made them famous, got their message out, and then killed them. But then there's another theory that is even more fucked up, and that is the theory that these musicians sold their souls to the devil. So I'm sure you've seen movies or TV shows about this in the past. Somebody wants something that they can't have, and then the devil comes along, and that person says, "Hey devil, you can have my soul if you give me that thing." And then the devil says, "All right," and then the devil gives you your wish, and then when you die, you go to hell, and you're with him forever. But a lot of people think that that is based on real life. Okay, so here's how it starts. Back in the 1930s, there was a man named Robert Johnson. So he really wanted to be a famous musician, and he said he would do anything to get it. Well, one night he heard the voice of a man calling him out into the yard. He went outside, and there was a big man dressed in all black, wearing a disguise, holding a guitar. The man in black said it was a magic guitar, and that if Robert took it, it would make him incredible. And then Robert said, "Why are you giving me this?" And the man said, "I'm the devil, and if I give this to you, in return, I want your soul." Well, as legend goes, he took the deal, and then shortly thereafter, Robert became a famous musician. Then, at the age of 27, he was poisoned and died. So that was the first time this happened. And since
that's
then,
insane, bruh.
Just check out this clip of musician Bob Dylan talking about it in an interview.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I mean, I made a bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my hand.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And this earth, and then in the world we can't see.
I know, fucking weird. I
Wow,
mean, I know it could be a joke, but
that's just super crazy, bro.
Straight out say it was the devil, but he insinuated it. I mean, somebody who straight out said it was Katy Perry. Just watch.
That's how I got introduced to the music industry. I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music. Yeah. But it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
Okay, obviously that one was probably a joke. But, I mean, she did start out as a Christian singer, and she wasn't getting anywhere, and then all of a sudden she was singing, like, super sexual songs, and then she was famous. Seems a little demonic to me. So did all those celebrities just randomly die at the age of 27, or was the devil ready to take their souls?
Interesting.
I guess we'll never know. Okay, so this next conspiracy theory is about Kanye West. Now,
Ooh, this one's good.
The guy has a lot of issues, and there could literally be 10 videos made about the conspiracy theories about this man. I mean, there's talk of him being in the Illuminati, there's talk of him being gay, and he's hiding it, and he's with Kim, and it's all fake, which, by the way, is, like, wrong to
Yeah, he is not gay.
that one, because that's outing somebody. But that is a theory out there. But this next one involves his recent stay in the mental hospital. And I'm going to start this by saying I don't want to seem like I am somehow making fun of his situation or saying that he's not in there for actual mental health reasons. This is just a conspiracy theory. It is not my opinion, but it is pretty fucking interesting if you think about it. So Kanye always speaks his mind. He always says the unpopular opinion.
Right.
He's definitely somebody that pisses a lot of people off. So first let's talk about the events that led up to him being put into a mental hospital. So at his concert in San Jose, he told the crowd this.
I said something that was kind of politically correct. I told y'all I didn't vote, right? But I didn't tell you. I guess I told you. But if I would have voted, I would have voted on Trump.
Really pissed off a lot of people. And
Yeah,
a couple
I
days
remember
later, he went on a rant about Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I went down 7 years of my life of motherfuckers hating me for saying Beyonce had the best video. Beyonce, I was hurt. Because I heard that you said you wouldn't perform unless you won Video of the Year over me and over Hot Line Bling. Jay-Z called me, bro. You still ain't called me.
Okay, so first of all,
I didn't know he said that.
he's the president, almost. Jay-Z and Beyonce are the leaders of the Illuminati, if you believe in it.
What?
And he just went on rants publicly in front of thousands of people and talked shit about them. And then 2 days later, he was handcuffed to a gurney and taken to a hospital for psychiatric evaluation. Some conspiracy theorists believe that he was taken there to be reprogrammed. The Illuminati,
Reprogrammed.
the government, or whoever's in control did not want him speaking out against them anymore. So they wanted to take him in, and they wanted to make him right. Now, if you remember, this has happened to other celebrities. You had Britney Spears. She was handcuffed to a gurney and taken to a hospital. You had Amanda Bynes. And then they all come out a little bit different. Now, theorists were also freaking out because this hospital is the same hospital that supposedly Project MK Ultra took place. Now, if you don't know what that is, it allegedly happened in the 50s and 60s, where they would take patients and they would try to manipulate their minds. Now, it was all for testing, and it was usually like prisoners, or they would take like sex workers, and they would use all different tactics to kind of fuck with their heads. They would use psychological torture, they would use hypnosis, they would use medicines. One patient was even given the drug LSD for 174 days straight. Now that hospital and all the fucked up torture
LSD for 100 straight.
inspired a lot of TV shows, including Stranger Things. And now Kanye's there. I don't know, all I'm saying is it kind of makes sense. If he comes out a totally different person, maybe they did something. Now the next Kanye conspiracy is pretty creepy, but also kind of awesome. And that is that David Bowie predicted that Kanye was going to be famous. Okay, so first, if you look at this David Bowie album cover from 1972, you might notice something. Yeah, the sign right above his head is lit up and it says K West. Now there's one song on the album called 5 Years. Now that song talks about how in 5 years there'll be a second coming of a new musical god. And exactly 5 years later, Kanye West was born. Then years later on David Bowie's last album, there was a song called Black Star. Now in the song he talks about dying because he was dying at the time. And he says in the song that when he dies, he'll be replaced by a black star. Check it out.
Something happened on the day he died. Spirit rose a meter and stepped aside. Somebody else took his place and bravely cried. I'm a black star. I'm a black star.
I know, it all sounds crazy and
fuck is that?
far-fetched, but I mean, there is something about it that kind of just like creeps me out. Okay, so this next conspiracy is not fun at all. It is literally one of the scariest things I have ever heard about. And this is something that I've been thinking about for a while, but I didn't really know how to explain it in a video because it's so fucking dark. But today I'm going to try. We are going to talk about the conspiracy of FEMA camps. So first let me break down what FEMA is. So FEMA is the Federal Emergency Management Agency. So that is a government agency where the job is to figure out how to handle big disasters. For example, if there was a huge earthquake that like affected everybody, or if there was a big terrorist attack, their job is to figure out how to deal with it, how to keep everybody safe, or is it? So a lot of theorists believe that FEMA is actually just a cover for what's really going on. They believe that FEMA isn't trying to figure out how to save people and how to like keep everybody safe during a disaster. They think they're trying to figure out how if a disaster strikes and everybody's hopeless, they can come in and take over everything.
What?
So this is where it gets kind of
man,
and super
that
fucked up
sounds
to stay with.
crazy.
Now there's something called martial law. Now basically, if there is a huge disaster or a huge terrorist attack or something happens where it like fucks up all that shit, or basically anything that happens that's big enough that it affects everybody in the country, because there'll be no more order, people won't listen to cops, the government could declare martial law, and then the government could take over everything. And that means that you'll have
Wow,
rights,
that sounds
basically
interesting.
all of
Like
your
that sounds
freedoms taken
like it could be
away, and
true.
they will use their military, they will use whatever they have to control everything you
I could
do.
see
And
that
the
being
reason that's
real.
in place
Just
is
saying.
because if there is some kind of huge disaster, nobody's gonna like listen to one cop with a gun. People are just gonna be stealing shit, looting, and going crazy. So then the government goes, hey, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna have all of our military come, and we're all gonna fucking watch you with our machine guns and fucking take over everything. In
Yeah,
simple
explains
terms,
a lot.
if you've ever seen one of those alien movies where aliens are taking over the planet, you know how every city kind of just turns into like military everywhere, guns at everybody's heads, you can't go anywhere, you're taken out of your house, you left all your things, they put you on a bus and they sent you away to some camp. That's martial law. Okay, if you're
That's
still
just
with me,
fucking crazy,
this is where
bro.
it gets even more fucked up and mind-blowing. So
More
there's
fucked
a
up?
theory that there are something called FEMA camps, and FEMA camps are similar to something called concentration camps.
Ah,
I
hell
don't
no.
remember what those were.
Hell
the
no.
idea is that FEMA is setting up these camps secretly all around the United States, and when martial law comes into place, they'll have somewhere to put all the Americans and then kill them off. And then that will be the start of the New World Order, aka the Illuminati. Now these FEMA camps have been talked about for a long time.
They gonna have to see
People
me.
really believe in this. I mean, the government already has a bunch of random buildings, a bunch of places that nobody's allowed to go all around the country. And a lot of people think, why? Why can't we go there? Is it because you guys are making camps and you don't want us to see them? I mean, people have even tried to film and go inside and they get kicked out. But the government's smart. The Illuminati is smarter. So they probably wouldn't just make camps. They would probably turn something that we all know into a camp without us knowing it. And what big buildings have popped up all around the US in the last 15 years? What big building is literally in every single city? What big building has huge parking lots, big enough for military tanks? Aisles in the building, big enough to fit hundreds of people. Yeah, you guessed it.
Walmart. Always low prices. Always.
Walmart.
Fucking crazy.
Walmart?
So the theory is that some Walmarts are going to be turned in to FEMA camps. And supposedly, they've already started working on them. Also, look at the word Walmart. You have half the word mart, first half of the word backwards, law. Martial law? I don't know. That was a little far-fetched, but still.
That's weird.
Freaks me out. Now, the reason this theory became so big is because what happened a year ago. So out of nowhere, 5 different Walmarts in 4 different states were shut down for 6 months. Employees were only given 5 hours of notice, and they were given 60 days severance package so they could like figure out their financial shit. Now Walmart said it was because there was plumbing problems, but 6 months is way too long to fix a plumbing problem.
Right.
Also, how could the plumbing be that bad that they're fucking closing the stores and not even telling the employees about it? And what are the chances that the plumbing would be bad in 5 different stores across
Exactly.
the US
That
at the
they
same
just
exact time?
just lying, bro.
Theory
Just
started
lying.
That maybe these Walmarts are being turned into FEMA camps. And there is some pretty strong proof. So in the areas that all of these Walmarts were in, people started noticing military action. Now in Texas, where one of the Walmarts shut down, some residents said that they saw 14 helicopters flying over it. They also said that they saw military tanks driving by the Walmart. Then in each state, people started saying they were hearing the same sounds at night. They said they were hearing large booming coming from underground. Now, there is a theory that in the US there is an underground tunnel system. That's not even a theory. That is true. I don't want to get in trouble, but that is pretty true. Now look at this map of the alleged underground tunnel that the military built. Now you can see exactly where it's going. Now check out this map that shows where the 5 closed Walmarts are. Yeah, they're right over the tunnels. And that's why people think that maybe they are secretly turning those into FEMA camps, and the tunnels are how the military is getting in and out of them without being noticed. Just check out this interview with the woman who lived by one of the closed Walmarts and what she had to say.
I've been living in Blythewood here for the last year now, and I've been hearing booming noises, and that's been kind of frightening me, because when I heard one of the videos in the Ohio one saying that they heard booming noises, that showed that they were talking about building underground places, and none of them closed down over plumbing reasons. They all stayed closed, and they all ended up turning into some type of secretive things with fences around them.
Now check out this other interview of these
You
cops
gotta
who
be
were working at one
playing,
of those
bro.
Walmarts and what they had to say.
They're actually are gutting it.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, the 2 that you saw were actual contractors. Man, they're gutting the whole thing.
They're gutting the Walmart? Why would you need to gut the entire building if you're just fixing plumbing? To me, it sounds like you are doing a lot more than that. Now this is
That's how it
probably the
sounds.
biggest piece of evidence. At one of the Walmarts in Pico Rivera that was closed, a section of it was left open for the pharmacy. And one girl who was going to pick up a prescription decided to film her journey. And it was fucked up.
First off, there are police cars stationed at every point of entrance, especially where the receiving bay is. All the windows and doors are covered with either black plastic or black tarp.
Okay, that's fucking weird. Number one, why is there so many police there in the first place? If they're just doing plumbing, why is there fucking cops guarding the whole building? And why is a police woman letting her in the pharmacy? Definitely some shady shit going on.
A policewoman let us in to an area that they blocked off to the pharmacy. A policewoman! Are you hearing this, my friends? A policewoman let them into an area. Why is there a policewoman? What is going on? A lady caught us taking pictures and filming, and then 2 people approached us and they told us, stop filming.
I don't know. I mean, the black curtains, the cops everywhere, the military tanks driving.
They tell you to
through
stop filming,
Walmart,
something
the
going
underground
on, for real,
tunnels
for
right
real.
underneath them. The fact that they just closed them down without telling anybody why, and then they
Hell
were closed
no.
down for 6 months. I know that theory is like a lot to handle, but if you really think about it, it kind of makes sense. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is do a quick little Mandela effect update. So the most famous Mandela effect, as you guys know, is the Berenstain Bears. And the
Oh,
fact that we
yes,
all
I
remember
remember you
as
talking about that.
Berenstain. Not Berenstain like they say it was. Well,
Yeah.
recently, this past November, there was a commercial for the Berenstain Bears on TV, and look what it said.
Last night, the Berenstain Bear jumped up derby. Since the bear made into the finest gangster arch rival.
That one gave me chills for some reason. I don't know. Just hearing like a TV commercial say Berenstain, fuck, it creeps me out. I mean, we all know it's Berenstain, but like I have never seen it on TV before. Now I have. There you guys go.
Dang,
I know
that is
these
just.
were kind of big
Oh my
theories today,
God, man.
complicated,
That's just
super
crazy,
fucked up.
man.
Hopefully you enjoyed
The
that.
Walmart, man.
Hopefully you go and do your own
Hell.
research on the FEMA camps and on the 27 Club. There is so much to read about. It's fucked up. Also, leave me some comments down below telling me what you think of all of these theories. And give me a
Hell
thumbs up if
no,
you want me to
man.
keep doing conspiracy theory videos. And I hope you do, because I really like them. Alright, you guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel right down below, because I make new videos every single day. And if you want to see all my other conspiracy videos, I will put a link to
Oh
those
my
right in the
God.
description below. Alright, you guys, I will see you little theorists tomorrow. Keep your eyes open. Bye.
Alright, here we go.
Oh my God, that was creepy. And I apologize for my seat. It actually went down. I didn't notice it until I just looked at my camera. Yeah, it went down for some type of reason, so I apologize. But these conspiracy theories were so crazy. The Kanye West one was like, wow. I didn't even know he said that about Beyonce. Like, that just blew me away. And the conspiracy theories about Walmart, like, they're trying to build, they digging holes. That is just, it's creepy though. It's very creepy. And then the 27 Club, I knew about that because I actually was inferred about that. I was watching someone, I think TV, and it was talking about it. Like it's like so many celebrities died at 27. And then he talked about the guy that wanted to play guitar and he'll do anything to play it. he gave himself to the devil. That is creepy, man. That is so creepy. But post your comments down below. Tell me how you feel about this. If you think it's creepy, put your comments down below. Tell me what's the most creepy about this conspiracy theories. Which conspiracy theory was creepy to you? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Post Reed Nation, we're out. Deuces. Hit that like button, subscribe. One love.